Hey everyone, I'm Tristan Ritchie and I'm going to be your host for the real estate part of Love the North. And the reason I'm doing this is because I love the North. I love Sudbury. And I wanted to introduce myself since I'll be your host over the next few episodes and how I got into real estate, what I love about it, and some of the things that we're going to be talking about. So, first of all, I was born in Montreal, so I wasn't born in Sudbury, and my dad was a consultant, so we moved around throughout my first 10, 12 years of my life. Then he got a job at the university here at Laurentian for outdoor ed. So we've always been a really outdoorsy family. And we moved here, and I've been here for about 20 years now. So I never moved away from Sudbury because I love Sudbury. So to me, it's like a perfect balance between a big city and having like still the outdoor things that you can do right at your doorstep, like the Laurentian trails that are right there. So those are some of the reasons I love Sudbury. And then in terms of getting into the real estate, my dad, he was a prof, so he never did real estate full time, but on the side, he would be an investor. So he had a few rental properties. I would follow him to all the showings. He was teaching me about mortgages, how to refinance. When I heard the term refinance, you can pull your money out, buy another one, my mind was blown. So that's what really got me addicted to real estate. And so my fourth year university, using my dad's tips and borrowed a little money, I bought my first property. So I was working at the bank. I kind of knew how the mortgages worked and going to school full time in business, commerce. So I knew you could be a sole entrepreneur or build a business through real estate. So I bought my first property. I lived in the upstairs unit and I rented the 4 bedrooms to Cambrian college students. And I was living for free. I was actually making $200-300 a month and owning a home and paying down a mortgage. So that was my first little taste of it. Qualifying was tough. I did a few things. There's some gray area in getting qualified for a mortgage. All legal, obviously, but it was things that you learn the tricks of the trade, right? So that's how I got my first property. And then after I did that, I was like, this is something I can do. I want to do. I want to help other people. The cap on being a realtor was just how hard you worked, how many people you met, and I didn't want to have a cap. Here's your salary, 9 to 5. I wanted to be out there seeing if I can grow a business and work for myself, right? The more you put in, the more you get out of it. So that's when I became a realtor. I was very hesitant because I do not like sales, in a sense. I don't want to be a salesperson. When I first got into real estate, they said, hey, take this course. And none of it was about selling a home. It was all about learn this script so you can convince someone to work with you, which I hated. So I've never done a cold call. I've never done a door knock. What I really love is helping people, doing things like we're doing right here at Love the North, and is educating. So helping you guys learn, understand the market so you can make the best decisions possible. Obviously, realtors could give you a professional opinion, but you have to be the one making the decision and be comfortable with that. So it was cool when these guys reached out, said, hey, could you be the host, teach Sudbury, the North, about buying real estate, selling real estate, investing, what happens in the industry. And I can't wait to share all of my ideas, all the concepts, all the things about real estate, pricing, economics, where it's going, and just my opinion. So looking forward to it. And again, I'm your host, Tristan Ritchie. Looking forward to the rest of these.